What's good, y'all? You know what I'm saying? I'm working this whole week. Y'all gonna get videos on top of videos, bro. Just get ready for it. But today we got drug dealers' worst fear came true. Yeah, that's tough.
In June 2023,
it already sounds
police
bad.
received several tips concerning the illicit sale of drugs in the area of Coon Valley, Wisconsin. Based on information,
What valley?
Illicit sale of drugs in the area of Coon Valley,
1840.
Wisconsin. Based on information obtained from a reliable source, 33-year-old Stanley Holt and 39-year-old Julia Lloyd were allegedly involved with trafficking significant amounts of methamphetamine and fentanyl throughout La Crosse, Vernon,
I'm just glad it ain't one of us.
in Wisconsin,
That would've looked
as
so
well as in
bad.
Houston County in Minnesota. Additionally, there were reports suggesting that Julia was expecting to receive a large amount of fentanyl in the mail. Following this, deputies and investigators from various law enforcement agencies were called upon to aid the La Crosse Police Department in executing a search warrant at the suspect's residence in Coon Valley, Wisconsin. For safety concerns and to prevent evidence tampering, police opted to contact Stanley and Julia away from their residence before conducting the search warrant. Stanley has a history of evading law enforcement, resisting arrest, and violent confrontations with officers. Furthermore, he was on probation for offenses, including possession with intent to distribute amphetamine, resisting arrest resulting in officer injury, and armed burglary. He was also released from prison in early 2022 after serving time for drug charges. On June 12th,
he's just a threat to society at this point.
Observed Stanley leave his residence and follow another vehicle to a village park, where a male from the other vehicle entered Stanley's before leaving. Later, a deputy noticed Stanley and the unidentified male parked on a roadside, likely engaging in a drug deal. When the deputy approached, they quickly got back into the car.
Hey, I'm out with the vehicle here, ATM 4222 on lane. I think this is them. Occupying times 2. They're continuing ahead of me.
A traffic stop was then initiated, during which Stanley pulled into a random driveway. As the deputy approached Stanley's vehicle, he claimed he was having car problems.
Oh, your car's acting up. Well, it looks like a nice car.
It's all right.
Gotcha. Cool. All right. That's a cool car.
It's got some electric.
That's a cool car.
You guys live up here somewhere?
I live right here.
Oh, okay.
My dad owns it.
Oh, okay. Perfect. I actually need to talk to you about something about some dogs. Can you come back here and talk with me real quick?
Dog?
Yeah. Yep. Just come back here and talk with me quick. 15. I'm gonna be out with that party here. You guys got some pit bulls?
We have. I got one. He's got like tumors all over him. He's
Your
old.
pit bull does?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's old. He's 14.
Gotcha. Okay.
He has these.
Yeah. Actually, here, Stan.
He has these.
Here. I need you to turn around, put your hands behind your back for a second, okay? Yep.
What?
Yep. You're being really cool, but I just need to talk. We just need to detain you for a second here, okay?
Why?
Because I told you to. Turn around behind your.
What?
We have some stuff we need to talk with you about, okay?
Huh? What are you talking?
Stanley, turn around and put your hands behind your back.
Who is that?
Stanley, I'm not going to keep telling you. Turn around, put your hands behind your back.
What are you talking about?
Stanley,
Stop.
Stanley, turn around and put your hands behind your back.
What are you
Do it
doing?
now.
Stanley!
Stop or I'm going to tase you. Taser, taser, taser.
Ow! Dude,
Stop. I'm going to tase you again.
Behind your back. Behind your back, then. Behind your back. Then. Behind your back. You're gonna get it again. Okay. Behind your
That
back.
might be the
Hands behind your back.
slowest
Do it now.
Behind your back.
takeoff
Stanley.
I've ever
Get
seen.
another car.
Okay.
Okay. Then put your hand behind your
got
back.
me.
And
You
put
got
your
me.
hand behind your back.
Stop trying to fight, Stanley.
It's not here.
Due to his continued resistance, an additional 50,000 volts were kindly provided.
Stop.
Hey, I can't breathe.
Put your hands behind your back. Put it behind your back.
I can't breathe.
Put it behind your back.
Oh
Taser,
my
taser,
God.
taser.
Ow! Put your hand behind your back.
Put your hands behind your back.
Okay.
They said wizardry only appears in fairy tales. But when you arrange some mystical-looking words in a certain order, miracles start to happen. Homes come alive. Cars move on their own. Isn't it real?
I don't think so.
My bad, y'all. I was a little distracted.
Stop fighting, Stan. This is not going to help you.
I'm gonna
see
cycle
moaning,
again if
bro.
you put
Come
your
on.
hands behind your back. Quit being stupid.
Please don't.
Hold on.
Please.
Hold on.
Ow!
I can't. Stop.
Oh,
15 log.
I'm
2
good.
taser deployments and 1.
I'm not doing nothing. Hey.
Can you please? Ouch!
Don't move. Stop
Okay,
moving.
guys.
Damn it.
Let me breathe.
Okay. Then stop trying to pull away from us.
I'm not. I'm cool. Come on. I'm f***ing handcuffed. I'm not going anywhere, dude.
I got probes. 1 or 2. Stanley, can we remove this probe from your side?
What?
Can we pull this other probe out? Okay. Figured you wouldn't care, but we like to ask.
I didn't know it was still in there.
Right.
Here, help me out.
Just hold on, buddy.
Oh.
Just sit up. Sit on your butt.
I can't breathe.
Right there.
Jesus.
You have any weapons on you?
The second male occupant was also taken out of the vehicle and arrested.
Have you come back and sit on this seat here?
Why'd you try to run? Why were you running from us?
Running?
Jogging?
He just all of a sudden wants to freaking...
Come on, to detain you.
You were getting a little sketched out, Stan.
Huh?
I can tell you were getting a little
asking me
sketched
about my
out.
dogs.
Yeah? All right. Yeah, we're just going to sit here for right now, okay?
Can I smoke my cigarette?
Not right now.
What?
Maybe you're a cooperative, Stan, right?
I was talking to him, and then he
Want me to put my hands behind my back for no reason.
Stan, I'm just gonna look at you, make sure there's no other probes in you anywhere, okay? You feel any anywhere?
Yeah.
You got anything in your pockets that we need to know about, Stan?
I'm going to just double lock these, check these, and make sure they're double locked so they don't get tightened up on here, okay? All right, here, give me a second. I'll try to loosen it just a teeny little bit. Just hold still. You don't need to do anything.
We'll just hold on, okay?
Yeah,
We'll explain it all.
you're going to find all about it in a second here.
Who's the other guy? Do you know what the other guy is? I think he was doing a delivery because they met down in the park. Yep. Hopped into his car and took a ride.
Sitting at the stop sign, pulling in, and I'm trying to look down. But...
The lead investigator on this case is not here right now, okay? So it's going to be just a little bit, okay?
You got some in the car?
I didn't know they were up here already.
Yeah, well, I found that out.
I'm not gonna run.
You got to see. Okay, let's.
Well, you already did it once.
It is really tight.
Well, we can maybe try to adjust them in a minute, but you haven't made this easier for yourself. This could have been real calm, real chill.
What?
Here, actually,
I don't even understand.
why don't we just use this car here? Yep. I'm just going to search you quick. Yep. Yeah, that's why I told you were just being detained. Stan, I'm going to check your pockets here quick, okay?
Okay, go ahead.
A search was conducted on Stanley, and a large roll of cash totaling more than $2,500 was discovered.
Because you're going to go in the back of my car. We got quite a bit of cash here. I don't really want that. You got like a bag or something?
You can put it on there.
You got a bag or something I can put some stuff in?
Yeah, we'll grab one.
I just don't want your money to blow away here. Probably won't be very happy if that happens.
I know you're being calm right now, but just give us a second.
I'm not.
That's something we can maybe talk here. I don't have a lighter for you right now, okay? When we finish searching your stuff and we'll pockets, and once we find a lighter, maybe we can let you have one. You got any weapons or anything anywhere?
No weapons, man.
How about in the car?
No.
Okay.
I appreciate that, but you did once already, so now you know we gotta make sure it doesn't happen again. Right? You don't want to get tased again, right?
Dude, that shit hurts.
I imagine.
Yep, I'm just checking your pockets here because you're gonna go in the back of my car, and I don't want anything back there that shouldn't be there, or any weapons or guns or anything like that.
You guys didn't read me any rights.
You're not being arrested. Well, at least you weren't before. You were just being detained. Detained, yep.
For what?
That means we were going to hang out a little bit, and I was going to place you in handcuffs for both of our safety until somebody who needs to talk to you could get here. Get anything in your shoes at all?
Now you freak me out. Like,
Well, sorry if I freaked you out. I think before we have you sit in my car, though. Here. Is there anything behind this belt buckle at all?
no. What?
Take it off.
We just got here. No, we aren't gonna let it fall out. We just don't want to miss anything.
So, you're asking me about my dogs.
Mhm.
Okay, so what's about the dog?
Dude,
back up.
What's that?
Pants on, man.
You got a couple of shirts on there. Before we go in the car, I'd like you to humor me and just kick your shoes off for me real quick. We'll let you put them back on. I just want to make sure there's nothing in there. I've had
We know there's
I've had a couple of bad experiences with that, so
shoes all the time.
yeah, we're just checking.
So, all you guys showed up for what? To talk to me?
Let's put your foot in there.
Yeah, right.
I promise it's gonna all be explained to you here shortly, okay?
walk down
You
here.
just gotta kind of bear with us, all right?
You
Everything takes a little time. We're gonna take a walk over here real quick and just have a seat in the back of my car for a minute.
You put me in handcuffs.
What side do you want
And
Let's go on the passenger side. I can detain somebody
Right, but you didn't.
if I have a reason,
But you didn't tell me
and I
what
did.
for, and what was the reason, sir?
We can talk about it. Just have a seat for me right
I
now.
wonder why they ain't talk about his slurred speech.
I never said that. If you keep being really cool and cooperative, I'll go see where your cigarettes went, okay? And then we'll talk. We'll see about it in a little bit. But right now, I'd like you to sit in my car for me, okay?
I mean, it's super cool.
I tell you what, if you sit there, we'll light up a cigarette and you can smoke it, and you can sit with your feet out of the car and just sit on the seat there. Will that work for you?
Promise?
I promise. Go ahead and sit down for me.
But obviously, we're not taking the cuffs off.
Yep. Yeah, the cuffs have to stay on. But if you sit down, I don't want you to fall over. Okay, just sit right there. Your mouth there.
You have a lighter in there too?
I saw one. Otherwise, I got one in my car. But you do have to sit down for me, all right? That's part of the deal.
A canine unit was then deployed on his vehicle,
he's fried.
resulting in a positive alert.
How about we?
Little excitement you didn't probably expect today, huh?
I don't know how long you guys will be. You might have to leave here.
We have a tow truck coming, so we'll get it out of here as soon as we can. And then we can move our cars.
I mean, we can get around it here too.
That's a nice little
No, that's fine.
piece of property they got right here.
Okay.
It's not his, but
Here, I got one in my car. Here, I'll grab one out of the front here quick.
Yeah, they just ended up pulling in here, so we didn't expect them to come here. Good, Bobby?
Maybe Matt, how? You got it. Matt's just better at lighting up smokes than I am. Yeah, yep. We're just gonna hang out and we're not gonna have any more problems.
When you told me, you gotta understand, I've been arrested a few times, and
Okay.
it's like some PTSD.
Little PTSD.
So they get them under, you take off running.
I don't know. When we crossed the hill,
Didn't
Richard
know,
was
ain't
around
that
there
life?
fighting
Is
between
that life in
the guys
prison?
and the target, and I ran over there, and he was on his stomach, but he wasn't giving us hands. So I gave him a couple of warnings, taser warnings, didn't do it, so I got him right in the back, and then he complied. But he already been tased once too, so I don't know if the second probe wasn't in him on that first taser.
And he's on his way down to the house, so who wants to go over there with somebody's thing? Has that been searched? No. Search it. I got a tow on the way. I'll go with you guys to meet Andy at the house. All right.
You guys take that.
Yep, I'll stay here and take a good visit.
So why didn't you come to my house and talk?
How would that have worked out? If you would have knocked on the door, I don't think you would have probably answered the door, would you? Seems to be how it usually works. I don't know. It's not my case. I'm just saying that that'd be my first thought. Okay, let's just sit down for me, all right? That's part of the deal, remember?
I'm not going anywhere.
Okay, just have a seat for me.
I don't think they would get any tighter.
Yeah, they're supposed to be tight. They're not really made for comfort.
So who is it that's coming to talk to you?
It's an investigator with the La Crosse Police Department.
Now, what's he want?
That's what he's going to talk to you about. So I'm not going to, go into his stuff. I don't have the full story. Actually, I don't know that much of it. So it's going to be just stuff he needs to talk to you about. I think it'll all make sense to you eventually.
I said, what was so hard about saying that?
That the investigator was going to come talk to you. So would that have made any difference?
Yeah, I mean,
he tried to detain you.
at least tell a guy what's going on, not just...
If you want to go ahead and hop all the way in for me, okay? I guess he wants to talk to you at the sheriff's department. So that's what we're going to do, okay?
Can I smoke one more cigarette, please?
We need to get going. I'm sorry. I let you have one, which is more than most officers would do, especially after you just ran from them and made you tase you. So, but anyway, I do need you to put your feet in the car so we can get going here, okay? Do you need a hand at all? You're kind of a big guy.
Go ahead.
Just take it easy there. Okay, get in the car, Stanley.
You really can't.
Scoot all the way in, Stan. Just swing your feet around in front of you here, okay?
I can't feel
It ain't no leg room.
Okay, they're fine, Stan. I already checked them. The quicker you get in the car, the quicker we can get to the sheriff's department, and then we can get them. We can just take them right off you, okay? Put your back up against the seat here like how you would normally sit. I know it's a little tight, but I'm pretty sure you can get your back over against the back of the seat there, okay? And I do need you to do that right now. You know what I mean. Just slide that way. Try to get your back up against the back of the seat there for me.
The search revealed a substantial quantity of meth and an unknown substance, potentially meth or fentanyl. Due to indications of potential drug influence, he was transported to a hospital for a blood draw.
So why don't you go ahead and have a seat back in there again for me, and we're going to head right to the hospital, okay? All right, so I'm going to head over to the hospital here.
Law enforcement then rolled up to Stanley's residence and executed the search warrant. Julia answered the door and was subsequently arrested. Upon searching and tearing the living shit out of the residence, officers discovered multiple plastic bags containing illegal drugs and drug paraphernalia scattered throughout. More than 3 pounds of meth were seized, alongside with other substances, including heroin, fentanyl, and cocaine. Additionally, numerous empty bags commonly used for drug distribution were found, along with cash totaling over $49,000. Julia
The interior
Oh
of
my
an
God.
infirmary is thoughtfully designed to be all about
consented to investigators accessing her phone, revealing text messages related to drug transactions. Furthermore, a canine unit alerted officers to a vehicle parked outside the residence, where a search uncovered a 1-pound package wrapped in black electrical tape suspected of containing methamphetamine. Julia was eventually taken into an interview room at the sheriff's office. However, she exercised her right to remain silent.
Say goodbye, brother.
Stanley was charged with felony counts
It's
of
over with.
possession with intent, meth, fentanyl, maintaining a drug
It's
trafficking
over with.
place. Misdemeanor counts of resisting obstructing an officer, possession of drug paraphernalia, and operating with a restricted controlled substance, second offense. All repeated charges. Julia was charged with felony counts of possession with intent, meth, fentanyl, maintaining a drug trafficking place, and misdemeanor possession of drug paraphernalia.
Oh my
All
God.
repeated charges too. Subsequently, both were each given a $500,000 cash bond and eventually indicted on federal drug charges, ultimately being found guilty. The third male who was with Stanley during his arrest was released on a $2,000 signature bond with conditions. As of April 2024, Stanley received a federal prison sentence of 11.5 years, to be followed by 5 years of supervised release. Julia, on the other hand, was sentenced to 6.5 years in federal prison, also to be followed by 5 years of supervised release.
Oh my God.
Want a deeper look into the
All you had to do was work 2 jobs. You ain't have to. That ain't my bid. Like, comment, and subscribe for me. Hope y'all enjoyed this video, you know what I'm saying? Drop a comment. All that for me. I'm gonna catch y'all in the next one, bro.